So, okay, so what we will do is maybe we'll make this kind of two things we'll discuss in today's demo class. The first is let me introduce myself before we go ahead and start with the other important things. So this is Sasmitha. I have around 10 plus years of experience into big data and data science. I'm currently working as a staff data scientist in one of the leading MNC. Prior to that, I was working as a senior data scientist specialist, data scientist trainee, right? I started my career as a data scientist trainee, and uh, now I reached to a staff data scientist. I'm working as a staff data scientist. I worked in different organization in different sectors, starting from aviation, renewals, investment bank, to healthcare, right, to service-based companies, right? I completed my master's from Triple IT with data science as a specialization. My major was computer science. I had few research publication during my masters. Coming to my teaching experience, I am into this for last 6 to 7 years. Almost 45 to 50 batches we have completed, right? I was also visiting faculty for Reva University, Bangalore, and also I have been a faculty or the faculty development program member committee for different engineering colleges in Odisha, in my hometown. So this is my short kind of quick introduction. Coming to the course detail, let me first tell you about the course. The course is called Full Stack Data Scientist. I'll be sharing you the content and all other detail, but let me first summarize and then we will be discussing the other things. The course is Full Stack Data Science. And why the term full stack? Because this is the course which will take you from level 0, considering you are very fresher level 0, right, to a level where you can showcase 2 to 3 year plus experience in your CV, right? Actually, you will gain the knowledge of 3 plus 4 year kind of data scientist, but I will suggest you to write 2 to 3 years level of kind of experience in your CV. So what is the prerequisite for this course? Nothing. So you just need to if you have an interest to come into data science, you just need to enroll for this course. Why? Because from very starting we are taking care of everything. Starting is Python, right? We have two modules in Python. The first module is nothing but your core Python, and the second module is nothing but your advanced Python. So core Python and advanced Python. In core Python, what you will be learning the Python fundamentals, like what is variable, what is data structure, list, tuple, set, dictionary, followed by your functions, basic core Python. And then I'll be talking about advanced Python. In advanced Python, the major modules that I will be covering is called NumPy, which is a very good kind of math library, followed by our pandas data frame kind of library, followed by visualization. So visualization is the second chapter after Python. This is the module 1, and the second module is about data visualization, right? And data visualization is very important for both data analyst and data scientist. So in data visualization, you will understand the grammar of data visualization. In the sense, what you will understand, what is a bar chart, what is histogram, what is sunburst chart, what is different kind of charts, the entire detail about each chart, where to use bar chart, where to use histogram, where to use what is univariate chart, what is bivariate chart, what is relationship chart, what is line chart, area chart, lot of charts. How to do these charts using two library in Python called Plotly, right? Called Plotly, and then called Seaborn and Plotly, right? So both of this library we will be discussing. After this visualization, we'll be discussing the third module, which is very important. That is called Starts and ML module, right? Machine learning and Starts module. So how the Starts and ML module will be? So complete theory, derivation, mathematical interpretation, everything, and then followed by two use cases for each kind of algorithm. For example, let's say linear regression. So in linear regression, the theory, one use case in the class, and one project in the coding test. So every algorithm you will have two use cases. So we have bunch of algorithm, around 6 to 7: linear regression, logistic regression, polynomial regression, decision tree, random forest, k-means clustering algorithm. So we have bunch of algorithms which we will be completing in Starts and ML. After Starts and ML, the next module we will be learning is deep learning and image processing. processing, right? Deep learning and image processing module. So in this deep learning and image processing module, we'll be discussing three major algorithms. We will discuss ANN, we will discuss CNN, followed by we will discuss about image processing technique. What is image augmentation? What is image thresholding? What is image morphological transformation? Detail I will show you in the content, but this is just the summary, followed by your time series, right? This is the next, as the term is full stack. So I'll tell you what do you mean by full stack in detail. So after deep learning and kind of your time image processing, we have time series. We will understand the time series basics, right? What is time series analysis? What is trending? What is seasonality, right? What is every detail about time series data? What is autocorrelation? Followed by your last module, that is your Spark, right? Apache Spark module. We're not completing the entire big data ecosystem, but Spark is very important for a data scientist. So Apache Spark will be the next section. So that is the reason full stack. Let me justify the term full stack means what. As a data scientist, you are a full stack data scientist if you are able to handle starting from data collection to model validation, right? Model validation yourself for any variety of data, for any volume of data. So how you are a full stack data scientist? Because if the data, any variety of data, means if I give you semi-structure, Excel file, CSV file, all of these things, yes, you know pandas, so you can handle it, right? If I give you NLP data, let's say text data, if I give, can you handle? Yes, you can handle, because you have this NLP. So here also we are learning NLP also. You know NLP concept, you can handle. Yes. If I give you image data, can you handle image data? Yes, I know image processing, so I can handle image data. Now can you model? Yes, I know ML and DL, I can model it. So any variety of data, any volume, if the data is big, like I know Spark, so I can handle. So any variety, any volume of data, you can collect, you can pre-process, you can build model, and you can deploy it. So basically validate it, right? Till validation, everything you can do. Hence the term is full stack. How we will see each of this module. So the plan is to make you make you practice lot and lot of projects plus theory. Everything is important. So in Python and kind of visualization, you will be getting around 6 to 7 kind of assignments which you will practice. Starts and ML, we have around 10 to 12 projects to practice. Starts, ML, NLP and time series. Everything is one project that you will be practicing. So I think you all have this full stack data science syllabus. You can go through that. So this is the program details. Wherever there is a coding test, there will be a coding test. Wherever there is assignment, there will be a assignment. Now, what is the kind of duration? Duration is approximately 2.5 months. Everyday classes there except Sundays, right? Every day we have class except Sundays. So Mondays to Friday we will have class, regular class, and then Saturdays we will have kind of on Saturdays we have test, right? On Saturdays we have test. So test in the sense coding test. So what kind of coding test we will have? Let's say Monday to Friday we have seen Python. Let's say in the first week we have seen Python. We have discussed all of these topics. Saturday's class, I'll give you 3 questions from the topics that we have covered in that week, and you have to practice 30 30 30. I have a very good selection of codes, data structure and different Python code I have collected from lit code and different websites. I will be sharing those questions. Exactly same pattern question, you are going to get it in the coding test when you go for real-time job interviews. So Python you will practice that week, 3 coding tests. First you practice, and what we will do is on Monday's class we will discuss the solutions, right? And then we will discuss some more topics in that week. So you, and how you will prepare for the coding test. Assignments will make you prepare for the coding test. Very similar kind of questions you will find. So coding test and assignment is different. Assignment is your practice problem. There will be questions, there will be solution. You see it, you do it, and if you have any doubt you can ask. Coding test is completely you will do it and we will discuss in the class. So Python is like this, but when we go to our machine learning, let me give you one example. So first is, let's say, linear regression, right? How we will understand linear regression? I will share all of the notes with you because we are very transparent, right? That trust should be there. And I'm okay to share all the ML notes, all the DL notes, the project detail, everything, because you can also understand how in depth we are going. So let us see linear regression theory. So how we will complete this algorithm? Let's say one algorithm. I'll show you the linear regression theory. Let's say I'm just showing you the notes, right? For example, first we will discuss the theory part, right? First we will discuss the theory part. So this is the theory that we are going to discuss. Let me open the notes, right? Yeah, so let me open it. So this is the linear regression theory that we will discuss in the class. So how we will discuss, like how I am writing here, I will be deriving each and every question in the class, starting from very scratch. All the math I will take care. Whatever math is needed for every algorithm, I will take care of the math. So how I will complete, for example, linear regression, we have cost function, we have loss function, cost function optimization techniques like gradient descent. We will discuss what is derivative. First, before going to gradient descent, somebody has to understand what is a derivative. So I will first let you understand intuition about derivative. First you understood about derivatives, then we will go to the other kind of mathematical derivations. So you can see the notes are very in-depth. There is nothing beyond this. So every algorithm tit by tit we will derive the math complete theory, we will understand in the class. And once this is completed, then what we will do, we will go and practice one project. I'll give you one example of this linear regression project. Let's say there is a project called medical insurance project, which you are going to do, right? Let's say this is the project for machine learning regression we are going to do. So let's say I completed the theory part, and then I will download this data set line by line. I will take you through this entire project. So this is one, there is some. So this is one project. You can see this is how 13 to 14 projects will be doing. So I'll explain you step by step. This is what the objective of this project is. You need to predict what will be the cost of the insurance, right? Given different details about the patient, like not patient, but actually the customer, like what is the age, what is all the other details, what is the BMI and everything. You have to predict what will be the cost for the insurance. That is a problem statement, which is a very real-time project. Somebody can write it in a different way in healthcare. Now, once we understood this complete thing, see a lot of visualization. So we have different steps. Data collection, first we will do data pre-processing. In data pre-processing, let's say I'll show you what kind of steps we will be doing. In data pre-processing, we have EDA, missing value treatment, relationship extraction, numerical to categorical conversion. So complete steps how we do in real time, and one by one I will be taking you through all of that. And then once I complete this I will complete in the class, right? In the class I will complete. Now what will happen in the Saturday's class, when you join, another data set I will give you, and you have 2 hours or 2.5 hours time. How exactly you will get in real time coding test? Exactly same pattern. Let's say this house price data I will give you, and then I will tell you, you understood the cost prediction project in the class. Now you do it, whatever you understood from that project, you try to implement in this project. Many of the students are struggling to kind of implement the concept, right? Now in this particular project, what you will do is you will take the data and practice. Now many of you will not be able to understand anything, what I will do, where to start, a lot of things. But again, in the Monday's class, you will see how your other team members are kind of sharing their own code and kind of discussion kind of session, so where you will learn a lot. So not only this project, 2 projects you practice. In the last class there is a CV preparation class, where I will tell you both of this project, how you will write it in different domain in your CV. So this is end to end. This course is I am a real-time practitioner. So I am actually designed this course. I have designed this course. The main intention is to help everyone to crack interviews, right? And without project knowledge, it is difficult to crack interviews. So once you understood the theory completely, I'll tell you, you know what, you have done 2 projects in one algorithm called linear regression. One is price prediction, one is medical cost prediction. Now how to write? If your domain is electrical, I will suggest you, or maybe renewables or aviation or manufacturing, you can predict capacities, which is a regression problem. Someone can predict sales for marketing. Someone can predict the cost or quote for the product if it is a product based company, right? So lot of similar kind of projects I will explain in the CV preparation class, which you can write it in your CV. So this is a end to end, plus all the regression interview questions I will share. So topic wise interview question, then and there I will share every a week topic wise interview question I will share. So it is like one topic is done means that is done. So we believe in depth, right? I'm very sure about the content and quality. You ask anybody, like if they can show you the exact materials they're using or exact projects they're using in the class, only somebody will share you the demo links. Nobody will share you so much detailed content. We are sharing because I am so confident that we are really going in depth about each algorithm, right? So whatever we are completing, we are completing. Whatever we are not completing, we are leaving. So AI is a course which cannot be always 100% complete. Nobody can complete. What matters is whatever you know, how depth you know. Based on that, you will be either rejected or selected, right? So whatever topic has been given, I have just given you one example, but I think you can understand the same pattern we are going to kind of follow for all other kind of machine learning and deep learning algorithm. Similarly, if you go to, this is machine learning examples, if you go to deep learning, see what kind of project we are doing. So X-ray image classification. So I will show you, maybe if it is there, this project also, we have 1800 projects, sorry, 1800 images. Those all images are COVID-19 patient X-ray images, right? People who have COVID-19 and normal people. So how you, after you take your X-ray, what you do, you show it to a doctor. They just see the X-ray and tell you whether you have pneumonia or not. The same thing this machine will do. So using deep learning plus image processing. So we have discussed a lot of image processing, color mapping, normalization, thresholding of an image, morphological transformation, image augmentation, Keras library, TensorFlow, all of this, once we understood filters and all that, everything we will put it in a project where what we will do is we will create a AI model which will take images as input and tell you whether you have pneumonia or not. If you pass X-ray images with 95% accuracy, it can tell whether you have pneumonia or not. So this kind of projects, the projects are really high level. This kind of projects we're going to do. So here, time series analysis, again we will do a time series project. We're going to forecast based on Facebook profit and everything. We're going to do a time series. So everything is, it's completely hands-on. So you will also get a separate project file. So separate, along with content, I'm going to share a project file where 13 to 14 project, what projects we are doing, complete description about the project, problem statement, data set sites, everything will be written, right? That is a 10-page document, 13 projects, complete detail. So everything is transparent, right? And so this is how we are going to see deep learning, time series, and finally we have this NLP and Spark. So let me tell you, I am very transparent what we are covering in depth and what we are not covering, all the topics, right? In depth everything we are covering, but some topics we are leaving because of time, right? Because there's limited time, so we are leaving some topics from which area. But for that also I'll guide you. What I will guide you, what next I will tell you. So Spark we are completing very detailed. ML library we are completing because this is the library that I am interested. Spark is other libraries like streaming and graphics, which we are not covering, but anyway, that is not at all needed by a data scientist. Mostly we will be working in ML and Spark SQL library. Coming to deep learning itself is vast. There are certain algorithms like reinforcement learning and all. We are not covering those because of, as I'm saying, this course is for 2 to 3 years. If you're applying for senior roles, very senior roles like 6 7, then maybe reinforcement learning and other domains are needed. This course is sufficient to apply for data analyst or data scientist kind of role without any kind of support from others. You are independently can crack interviews. After cracking interviews also, in jobs you can sustain, right? From day one you can be an independent kind of contributor. So this is the summary. I think now what if you have any questions I can take, right? If you have any questions, otherwise the timing is two timing. Let me tell you the timing. You have two timing options, morning and evening. Both classes are there. Morning it is 7 to 8 we have, again 8 to 9 we have, right? 7 to 8 a.m., 8 to 9 a.m. And then we have evening, this 8 p.m. Tomorrow you can join 8 p.m. tomorrow. You can, I think we have class evening at 9 p.m. Sorry, 9 to 10 p.m. we have class. So all these batches are fresh. If you want to join from very scratch, so I think these are the two timings, 7 8 to 9 morning and 9 to 10 evening. 7 to 8 if you know Python basics like least tuple set dictionary, if you know, and you directly want to start from pandas and numpy, from that module you can join here. Let me tell you one last thing, then you can ask me any doubts. And Python is completely free. You know Durga sir, right? Durga sir's entire Python videos along with the NumPy pandas recording, till that 40-45 hours content you will be getting completely free if you join this, and you can learn that at your own kind of free time. But having said that, if you don't know Python also, you can join whatever Python is necessary to understand. I'm covering additional Python. If you want to complete the track, you can learn yourself, right? That's 40 hours video, 6-month access you will get. All the class recordings will be provided every class, same day you will get the recordings, material, assignment, books, solution, everything will be in Google Drive, right? Okay, you have any questions, you can ask. Any doubts, any questions? I think there are some question. What is the course fee? 16,000. Course fee is 16,000. Yes. And this is the least in the market. If you compare the strength of the batch, the quality and the video access and kind of other things and the depth, basically this is the list in the market. I have done a market survey and this is the list in the market. Quality versus content. If you compare both, see, many things you will not get. If you are searching for good quality, and good content, the price will be high. If you are looking for less price, the quality will not be good. If you're getting less price and good quality, strength will be like 15 50, 100, 200, 250, like that people you will get, where you will know how, like that's kind of a self learning only, right? If in a class 70, 80, 90 people are there, so it's kind of self learning. You will not even get a chance to talk to the instructor, right, in those situations. But here you can actually call to Bhavani ma'am. She can connect with me for any of your queries, not only for enrollment, after enrollment also. Many people have called me because they have domain specific questions. Ma'am, I am into aviation and I want to write some projects. Can you guide? Because in the class, maybe I have not touched aviation domain, some other projects I have given, and I have sent them some reference, CV templates, some additional. So lot of additional help I have so what I mean to tell you is you can directly reach out to me anytime for any of your concern. Let's say, ma'am, I have understood everything, but PCA is algorithm which I could not understand. How can I understand, right? So I will help you with that. So we have lot of kind of direct contact, and mostly doubt clearing will be there for every student. It may extend maybe 15-20 minutes. That's okay, but I will make sure everybody's doubt will be cleared. Once you attend 1 or 2 classes, you will understand. Each 5 minutes, I'll ask you everyone, clear, clear, clear. When you write in the chat window, then only I'll go to the next topic. Every 5 minutes, you have option to ask any doubts, right? Okay. So any questions you have?
Do you have any recorded session as well in case if I miss any classes? I mean, can I just go and
Yes, yes. Yes. So we have recording sessions. So any time you miss any class, you can go ahead and kind of go through the recording sessions. Recording session same day, it will be uploaded within 4-5 hours.
Okay, for how many days it will be accessible?
How many days it will be accessible? 6 month. 6 month it will be accessible. Everything will be 6 month.
Yeah, okay, thanks.
Recording class, everything will be we will be sharing on Google Drive. And yes, 9 p.m. daily we have class. So see, my motto is just to be motivated. You can be motivated for 2 months, I know, because it is a very intense subject, right? If I stretch it for 6 months, 7 months, what will happen is initially Python modules which are not so important, you will be so much interested, excited. When it goes to important modules like deep learning and image processing, other modules will be bored, and kind of every day 6-7 months difficult. So what I have done, I'm not saying this is a complete course. Nobody can give you complete course because AI is very vast. Having said that, for 3-year experience, you don't believe me, go to And yes, one more thing is we are also giving you Tableau access, Tableau video access we are giving. That is also free for everyone who is enrolling. Tableau video access and Python, you will understand the videos from Durga sir. I am covering Python, but detailed Python, other modules if you want, you can see. So if you go to any you today, what you will do is, this is a kind of thing, don't believe me. You go to Naukri, download the profiles for data scientists where it is showing 2 to 3 years, and see what all keywords they are writing. You will find keywords Spark, Keras, TensorFlow, machine learning, visualization, right? Tableau, Python, all of these things, time series, whatever you will search, 80 to 90% keyword match will be there. So this course with and not only the theory part, right? We have, and you can ask me one question. This batch is my 50 number batch. So every batch I modify the content a lot, right? It is up to date according to the recent trend. So I'll tell you lot of things which has not been seen in the project. I have not written in the content, but I will be taking telling you all of those things in the class. Like one project, when we go to decision tree random forest, you will find that it is failing. And why it is failing? Because of class imbalance. It is a different section. I cannot complete everything theoretically, but at least implementation wise, I will tell you what all are the libraries, magic libraries you can use for class imbalance problem. What is outliers? We will discuss 5 to 6 isolation forest, LOF, different outlier detection technique while we are cleaning our data. So this course will give you lot of real time kind of experience. And I can like it's not like only I'm telling, but I have worked in industry, so I have done different projects. I can guarantee you the same project, I mean, whatever code you are using, the same code base, if you can kind of understand, you can handle any kind of projects in real time also, because the real time projects are exactly more or less same like what you are doing here. Only thing is the data is public here, and that will be company's data. So just need to modify that into your company's domain, whatever they are doing, right? Same applications if you write the story. And also I'll tell you interview tips, what kind of questions they may ask you, what is the mistake that you will do, how to correct those mistakes, right? Many help from my side, whatever is possible we are ready to do. Only thing that our intention is everybody should get into data science, right? Okay. um I think okay, I have taken most of the question. Which visualization tool we are gonna learn on this? Tableau, Plotly, Seaborn. Three visualization: Tableau, Plotly, Seaborn. If you want to know the visualization, let me share everything, right? I am very transparent. So let's say visualization. So how the visualization will be, let's say this is one note, right? And you can see from the project only how intense visualization will be implementing each project. That will be a revision. Let's say Plotly, right? So different kind of this is a code, like kind of we will discuss about different kind of charts. Let's say this is a kind of scatter chart, line chart. I think in the code you can see in detail. If you see the content, almost like 10 to 15 kind of chart, right? Very important charts we will discuss. So visualization is in depth. Plotly, Seaborn, and Tableau, three things you will be learning in this particular class. Okay, I think I answered every question. Any questions that I for like that I missed? Yes, so recording of the class will be shared in the same day. Okay, I think we are all good, right? Okay. So in that case, connect tomorrow 8 p.m. Sorry, 9 p.m. 9 to 10 if the evening time is suitable, 9 to 10, and the morning time is suitable, then you can join the morning. But I think tomorrow evening 8 to 9 to 10 is a completely fresh batch. So you join 9 to 10, and you have always option to kind of see 2 3 live classes. This is a demo class, but when you see the live classes, when I start Python, you will understand the way of teaching, the quality of teaching, the doubt clearing sessions. You can ask any doubt. I can tell you the topics that we're going to cover so that you can prepare. So then you will kind of after 2 3 class you have seen, you can kind of understand yourself, right? All of this confusion will be clear. Okay, so tomorrow 9 to 10 p.m. you can join the class, and morning also we have a session 7 to 8, right? And 8 to 9. So any of this time. So as I said, 7 to 8 means core Python has been completed. Advanced Python we are looking. If you're a person already working as a Python developer, then you can join the morning 7 to 8, because core Python anyway you have this Durga sir's recording, so you can go through my recording also. If you spend 1 hour you can understand core Python, not a kind of great thing we have seen there. But if you want to start from very scratch from Python installation, you can join 8 to 9 a.m. morning or 9 to 10 p.m. evening. So 9 to 10 p.m. evening is a very fresh batch. 8 to 9 also fresh batch. Is it clear everyone? The timing, duration, fees, everything is clear? The content, timing, duration, fees, and the detail about the notes. The period of the course is 2.5 months, except Sundays we have everyday class.
Okay. When will be the live classes start? I mean, with starting with Python.
Live classes, right? So the live
Yeah.
classes will be starting, yes, tomorrow on, like Monday onwards, 9 to 10
Okay.
p.m. So what timing will be suitable for you, evening or morning?
Yeah, evening.
9 to 10 will be the timing. 9 to 10 is okay, or 8 to 9 will be okay? I'm available both the timings. Before 8 it is not possible. So I think 9 to 10 is okay, because I think that's the a good time for everyone, right? You have completed your office work and all that, and then you can join, right?
Yep.
Okay. So tomorrow 9 to 10 p.m. you can connect, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Thank
one more
you.
question from me. So how much time does it going to take for statistics and machine learning, that module?
Every module is see, visualization Python is like 10 to 15%, 85% to 90% is stars, ML, deep learning, time series and all. And you can check me on LinkedIn, right? My profile, my journey. I have worked in top 10, top 20 MNCs, so all of that experience I will bring it here. So the projects, I'm giving lot of importance to project. Why? Because I have seen many people rejected because of project, they're not able to explain it. So that's why we have 12 to 13 projects. So what I mean to tell you is the Python and visualization module is actually 10 to 15%. 85% is all about ML, DL, and NLP, right? So that is the main module, core module. So you can expect 2 months, 15 days maybe Python and advanced Python, and then 2 months around that time is stars, ML, and DL, right?
Excuse me, ma'am.
And
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yeah.
Ma'am, actually, I am a student, ma'am, and I'm currently in college. Should I join this session, ma'am? What is the
Yes. For
what is the prerequisite for this course, ma'am?
nothing is prerequisite, because we are already completing Python in this course and you are getting 40 hours recording. So in case after, what I will suggest is you have, whenever you have time, just 1 2 hour you can see Durga sir's recording for Python. Having said that, don't panic that I am not covering Python. No, I am covering data science for Python, in the sense, mainly, see, I'll give you one example what I mean. See here, this is a complete project. Now tell me what kind of Python you are using, is data structure you are using, and then all the other things what you're doing, all of this visualization. See what kind of project, what kind of code it is, modeling code. Are you using any other Python? No. So come to anything. So let's say this is your Seaborn code, visualization code. So whatever is needed for data science, those Python I'm covering. For data science project, you need pandas, numpy, you need Seaborn, you need plotly, you need core Python like variable functions, data structure. So all of those things I'm completing. Having said that, one person will write just code and one person will write code in exception handling. So that is better programming, right? So exception
Hmm.
handling, other additional modules you can learn from Durga sir's recording, right? So as a
Okay, ma'am.
fresher or as a BTech student, I think definitely you will not be facing any difficulty understanding this entire course, because it is from
And what is the
scratch.
fee? What is the fee, ma'am?
16,000,
Actually, I joined late, ma'am.
no problem.
Oh,
16,000 is the fee.
okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. So I think we are all good. Java developer, okay, so Java developer means Python is nothing. If you already know Java, Python is the easiest language, and I think Python easily you can understand. So how to change my career? I think if you can just click on this link. I have explained very well. So what things we missed in this demo? I think few things we missed, like the difference between data analyst, data engineer, data scientist, and different questions. I have ABC amount of experience, and then can I change my kind of career to this data science? What all are the challenges? So all of these answers you will find from this demo, but let me quickly summarize, right, in maybe in 1 or 2 lines. My suggestion is, if you have a good career track means what? You don't have any gap. You are in software development, at least Java is a very much software development. You are in technical roles, let's say DevOps engineer, web developer, or let's say data engineer, or kind of anything which is very core technical kind of thing, and no kind of a gap in between, continuous, and you have a BTech degree, and after that you have a continuous IT technical experience. Definitely after taking this course you can write 2 to 3 year of experience internally or POC or whatever. I will tell you the way once you enroll for the course, and you can try for data science. What should not be your expectation? Irrespective of your current experience in software development line, maybe 5 years, 6 years, 7 years, 8 years, you should not cross more than 2 3 years of experience in data science. Why? Because you may be gaining that knowledge, but when it comes to explaining projects, it's a difficult part. So my suggestion is second switch. First switch, maybe let's say someone has 7+ years of experience in IT, let's say Java developer, right? Now, what he will do is, to match this, he will write 5+ experience in data science. Now, tell me, can 5+ experience in data science is a lot? Like in data science is not like software development. You will not find any people who are 10 year, 15 year, 12 year. No, this domain itself is new. 8 9 years before you can find this domain. So this data science, you should, like 5 years means, I mean, without any experience, if you directly jumping to 5 years, there is a high probability that they may reject you, right? So my suggestion is, you write 2 3+ year experience only, and then rest 5 years you write in software development, and 2 3 years you write in data science. And after that, you really once you crack the interview, work in the industry for maybe 2 year or 3 year. Once you work in this industry for 2 year 3 year, second switch when you will do, that time you can write, instead of this 3 year plus before, you can write 6 7 years, and then you can switch for lead role. Not in one switch, two switch you have to do. People who are a fresher, there is no doubt, directly you can start as a data analyst or data scientist, whatever you are getting. Both roles you can try. Only if you learn SQL is needed by both. If you learn only SQL by yourself, I think you can apply for data analyst, data scientist after this course and jump. Fresher, who is coming in fresher category? So BTech or MTech pass out, right? Completely fresher. Plus, if you have some 2 3 year of experience in other domain, I will consider you fresher only. So maybe 6 months or 1 year you can write in data science, or even though you're not writing, try for directly switch into data analyst and data science. Now, if you are a person who has a career gap, and let's 5 year, 6 year, 7 year career gap, and you don't have a very good profile, you're completely working non-technical, right? And let's say completely very far away from IT, then I think data analyst you can try. Data scientist, there is a chance that you may not get a chance in the initial level of try, because data science profile, I told you, they will be looking for a kind of little kind of profiles where it is continuous, IT experience is there, degree is there, right? So I think for you, data analyst will be good, right? Rather than trying for data science, you can try for data analyst, and slowly after 4 5 years you can switch into data science. So I think this is the category number one: senior people, 5 year, 7 year, 8 year, 10 year. You should try for 2 3 year only in the first switch. After that, after second switch will be 6 year to 7 year. After you gain real time 2 to 3 year experience, then you can write another 2 3 year extra. Second switch will be your pay scale, everything will match. Now people who are a fresher, don't think much. 2 3 years is nothing in IT, you are still a fresher. So don't delay, kind of as soon as you complete the course, start applying, and you can get a role in data analyst or data scientist. Now people who are having a career gap, lot of career gap, not a good profile, completely non-technical, far away from IT, never seen programming, maybe data analyst you can try for, not data science. Is this clear, these three things, right? Yes. So if you have a Django and REST API, I think those are very important. Like I'm not saying that those are needed for data science, but very relevant. So directly you can, I have 3-year gap, 2018 MCA. So I think if you have a gap, don't delay. You have a relevant experience, but again, you have a gap. So you can give some medical reason or something because of Corona or something. But my suggestion is gap in IT is a big thing, right? Not only for data science, for any role, for software development, for any role, as soon as you breach that gap, that is good. So start trying for job as soon as possible. You should not think about your data science or data analyst. You should learn everything, whatever you're getting, you should get into IT first, right? People who are having some gap, my suggestion is data engineer, data analyst, data scientist, web developer, whatever you're getting, you should come into you should come into IT first, and then you next step you will take, right? So with your previous experience and after taking this course, I think you can try for both roles. You can try for data analyst, you can also try for Python developer. And the Sir's course, Python course is there. Django already you know, so I think you can try for web developer. Also parallel you can try for data analyst. Whatever you are getting, you should go for there, right? You should not wait for a longer window. Is it clear for everyone? Any questions on this? We are all good. I think I just generalized, but I think based on where you fit, you can understand, right? So it's not at all impossible. I have a 40 members team where 30 members are mechanical background. Only 10 members are from computer science stats background. All are new joinees, like they've hired newly, and many of the previous internal employees, they have switched. So it's not impossible. Many of my friends from mechanical, chemical, electrical engineering background with very different experience, they had joined as a data scientist. So it is possible. So project, don't worry about project. All the projects, whatever is needed, I will guide you. 13 projects. So I think projects, 2 to 3 year experience, we will be working on different variety of project, deep learning project, time series project, big data project, machine learning project, right? So all of this 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3 from each you can put in your CV. If you practice 13 projects, 6, 7 projects easily you can write, right? And it's not like one CV. You should modify your CV according to the job that you're applying. Let's say based on their requirement, you need to keep updating your CV. That also tricks I will tell you when you join the course, right? Are you getting? So in your pool, you should have 13 to 14 projects you have practiced. Let's say company one is more focused on regression, or kind of it's a project where e-commerce related projects. E-commerce related projects you have written in the last page, where you need to keep, if you're applying for an e-commerce company, if you write your e-commerce project in the third page, will they look at it? What you will do, third page e-commerce project, you need to bring it to first page. Now second time you have applied for a networking company, so they are more interested to see networking project. So you have written e-commerce project in the first page, so will they be interested? No. Bring your e-commerce project third page and networking project to the first page. So nobody does that. We have one universal CV, just we upload and we get rejected. There are several things which you can do before you go to the real-time job interview, right? Okay, I think we are all good. Rest any doubt if you have, please join tomorrow's class, and then we will continue, right? Okay, I think we are all good, right? Okay. Okay, thank you everyone. So let us connect tomorrow and we'll continue. So tomorrow the timing is 9 p.m., right? You'll get a link with the content and everything. Please join tomorrow's class 9 p.m. In case evening is not possible, morning 8 a.m. also you can join. But 9 p.m. is a very fresh batch, so you continue the same time, 9 to 10, right? Okay, thank you everyone.